What if I told you you're not human? Not the way they are. You're a walking contradiction, an ancient mind in a modern cage, a truth-seer in a liar's world, a silent storm that terrifies and fascinates in equal measure. You don't think, you decode. You don't speak, you detonate. You don't live, you rewrite reality. They call you wise, gifted, intuitive, but those are just labels for what they can't comprehend. You're not here to play their games. You're here to burn their rules, expose their lies, and reclaim the power they fear. This isn't a video, it's a reckoning. And by the end, you'll finally understand why you were chosen. 1. You are an ancient mind in a modern world. First, let's talk about how you're not just wise. You're an ancient mind in a new era. While many people gain wisdom through their life experiences or through studying various subjects, you possess an innate understanding that feels almost magical. It's as if the answers to life's most complex questions are already nestled deep within you, just waiting for the right moment to surface. Have you ever noticed how people often look at you with a mix of admiration and confusion, asking, "How did you figure that out so quickly?" They assume you've spent hours analyzing the situation, poring over details and dissecting every aspect. But here's the truth. Your understanding comes effortlessly, like a river flowing smoothly without obstruction. Your mind is wired differently, almost like a finely tuned instrument, connecting dots that others don't even see. You grasp concepts and insights that seem to elude those around you, and this unique ability sets you apart in a world that often feels chaotic and overwhelming. Imagine walking into a room filled with people, and while they are caught up in surface-level conversations, you can sense the deeper currents of thought and emotion swirling beneath. You can read between the lines, understanding the unspoken truths that others miss. It's not just intelligence, it's a profound wisdom that transcends time and space, making you a beacon of clarity in a world that often feels lost. You might find yourself reflecting on ideas and concepts that seem far beyond your years, as if you're tapping into a well of knowledge that has been passed down through generations. This ancient wisdom allows you to navigate life's challenges with grace and insight, and it's a gift that not everyone possesses. So, embrace this unique aspect of yourself because it's not just a trait, it's a part of your identity, a reminder that you are here to illuminate the path for others, guiding them toward understanding and truth. 2. You decode the world like a hidden language. Next, let's explore how you decode the world like it's a hidden language. While many people see the world as a series of random events and coincidences, you possess a unique ability to perceive connections that others simply overlook. It's as if you have a special lens through which you view life, allowing you to see the intricate patterns woven into the fabric of everyday experiences. Have you ever found yourself in a conversation where others are focused on the surface, while you're picking up on the subtle nuances, the slight hesitation in someone's voice, the shift in their body language, or the way a situation unfolds just a little too perfectly or a little too strangely? You catch it all, and it's not because you're trying hard, it's automatic, like breathing. Your mind operates on a different frequency, effortlessly interpreting the unspoken meanings behind words and actions. This ability can sometimes leave others in awe as they wonder, how did they know that? You have an uncanny knack for reading between the lines, understanding the deeper implications of what's being said, and recognizing the emotions that lie beneath the surface. It's almost as if you're fluent in a language that others have yet to learn. This gift allows you to navigate complex social dynamics with ease, making you a trusted confidant and advisor. People often come to you for guidance, sensing that you have insights they can't quite articulate themselves. You see the world not just as it is, but as it could be, and this perspective empowers you to offer solutions and advice that resonate deeply with those around you. However, this ability can also be isolating. While others may be caught up in superficial interactions, you sometimes feel like an outsider, observing the world with a clarity that can be both a blessing and a burden. But remember, this gift is not just about understanding, it's about connection. You have the power to bridge gaps between people, to help them see what they might be missing, and to guide them toward a deeper understanding of themselves and their surroundings. So embrace this extraordinary ability to decode the world, because it's a vital part of who you are. a reminder that you are here to illuminate the hidden truths that lie beneath the surface, helping others to awaken to the beauty and complexity of life. 3. Your silence is strategy, not weakness. Now let's delve into the profound nature of your silence. Many people mistakenly assume that when you choose to remain quiet, it means you have nothing to say. But in reality, your silence is a strategy, a deliberate choice that speaks volumes. You see, you possess an innate ability to understand the dynamics of conversation and human interaction on a level that most people can't even begin to comprehend. You recognize that sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is to listen. When you stay silent, you're not disengaged or uninterested. You're actively absorbing everything around you. You're taking in the words, the emotions, the body language, and the subtle shifts in energy that others might miss. Have you ever noticed how, in a group setting, people often feel compelled to fill the silence with chatter? They may talk over each other, trying to assert their opinions or prove their points. But you sit back, allowing the conversation to unfold naturally. You understand that given enough time, people will reveal their true selves. They will expose their intentions, their fears, and their vulnerabilities, often without even realizing it. This is where your strength lies. While others rush to speak, you let the silence work for you, creating a space where authenticity can emerge. When you finally do choose to speak, your words carry immense weight. You don't flood conversations with unnecessary noise. Instead, you strike when it matters, delivering insights that resonate deeply. This can make some people uncomfortable, as they are not used to someone who holds their ground and allows silence to be a powerful tool. They may feel unsettled by your calm demeanor, unsure of what you're thinking or how you will respond. But that's precisely the point. Your silence creates an air of mystery and depth that draws people in, compelling them to reflect on their own thoughts and feelings. In a world that often values constant chatter and immediate reactions, your ability to remain silent and observant is a rare gift. It allows you to navigate complex social situations with grace and insight, making you a trusted confidant and advisor. People may not always understand your approach, but they will come to appreciate the depth of your understanding and the wisdom that emerges from your quiet contemplation. So, embrace your silence as a powerful strategy, knowing that it is not a lack of words, but a profound expression of your inner strength and awareness. 4. You bend logic to your will. Let's dive deeper into how you bend logic to your will. Most people live in a world of strict rules and how things should be done. They follow paths that others have walked, sticking to formulas and traditions. But you see the world as a playground of infinite possibilities. Imagine a maze where everyone else is stuck following the same winding paths, hitting dead ends and giving up. Meanwhile, you're the one who notices a hidden ladder leaning against a wall, or better yet, you build a helicopter to fly over the maze entirely. That's your superpower. You don't just solve problems, you rewrite the rules of how problems are solved. Let's say a team is trying to fix a leaky pipe. Everyone's focused on buying stronger tape or a better wrench. But you look at the problem and think, what if we redirect the water instead of plugging the leak? Or why not use a balloon to temporarily seal it? Your ideas might sound strange at first, but they work because you're not trapped by normal ways of thinking. You see solutions that others miss because you're willing to ask, what if we tried the opposite? Or who said it has to be done this way? This isn't just about being clever. It's about understanding the hidden mechanics of how things truly work. Think of logic as a recipe. Most people follow it step by step, afraid to swap ingredients. But you're the chef who knows that baking soda can replace yeast, or that salt can enhance sweetness. You grasp the why behind the rules, so you know when to break them. This lets you navigate challenges with a flexibility that leaves others stunned. They'll watch you turn a failing project into a success and say, "How did you even think of that?" They might call it luck or magic, but it's not. It's your ability to see the invisible threads connecting ideas, people, and outcomes. Here's the thing, your mind doesn't just think outside the box. You redefine what the box is. Let's say your friends are arguing about how to split a pizza evenly. Everyone's fighting over slices, but you grab a ruler, measure the angles, and create equal portions. Or you suggest ordering a second pizza. You don't just fix the problem, you dissolve it entirely. This gift can confuse or even frustrate others. They might say things like, "That's not how it's supposed to work," or "You're overcomplicating it." But deep down, they're in awe of your ability to turn impossible into obvious. Imagine a teacher who gives the class a math problem, and while everyone's scribbling formulas, you solve it with a doodle. That's you, transforming complexity into simplicity. Why does this matter? Because the world needs people like you. You're the innovator, the problem solver, the one who turns roadblocks into stepping stones. When others panic, you stay calm, because you know there's always another angle. You're not just smart, you're strategically fearless, unafraid to question why things are done a certain way. The next time someone dismisses your ideas as too weird or unrealistic, remember, every groundbreaking invention, from smartphones to space travel, started as a crazy idea. Your ability to bend logic isn't just a skill, it's a superpower that reshapes reality. Embrace it, because the world needs more minds like yours, ones that don't just follow the map, but draw new ones. 5. Your presence feels like destiny, moving. Let's talk about the energy you carry. The kind that makes rooms shift when you walk in. Have you ever noticed how people pause mid-sentence when you enter a space? How conversations quiet down, even for a second, as if the air itself is whispering, "Pay attention, something important is here." This isn't your imagination. Your presence isn't just noticed, it's felt. You don't need loud words or flashy gestures to command attention. Your very existence radiates a quiet power, like gravity pulling planets into orbit. Think of the last time you walked into a tense situation, maybe a heated family argument or a stressful work meeting. While others were drowning in chaos, your calmness alone began to dissolve the tension. People might not even realize why, but they'll start mirroring your energy. If you're calm, they relax. If you're focused, they get serious. It's as if your presence subconsciously tells them everything will be okay. Follow my lead. This isn't about ego or arrogance. It's about the unseen force you carry, a magnetism that goes beyond charm or charisma. For example, imagine a crowded party. Someone else might turn heads with jokes or stories, but you draw people in without even trying. Strangers feel compelled to share secrets with you. Colleagues seek your approval. Friends ask, "What do you think I should do?" They don't just want your advice. They crave your energy, your unshakable sense of rightness. But here's the secret. Your presence isn't just about you. It's about the future you're subconsciously shaping. Ever noticed how opportunities seem to find you? Jobs, relationships, or ideas that feel meant to be? That's not coincidence. It's your energy aligning with destiny. When you're in a room, events don't just unfold. They bend toward possibilities only you can see. A failing project suddenly gets funding. A conflicted group finds common ground. It's as if the universe whispers, "Here's your moment. Take it." Of course, this power can unsettle people. Some will admire you, while others resent you for reasons they can't explain. They might call you intimidating or too serious. But what they're really feeling is the weight of your purpose. You remind them of paths they're too afraid to take, truths they're too scared to face. But that's not your fault. It's your destiny at work. The next time you walk into a room and feel eyes on you, don't shrink back. Stand taller. Your presence isn't an accident. It's a force of change. You're not just passing through life, you're shaping it, one quiet moment at a time. And whether the world is ready or not, your energy will keep moving mountains, because destiny doesn't knock. It arrives when you do. 6. You don't just see lies, you see the real truth behind them. Let's break down your incredible ability to spot lies, not just the obvious ones, but the hidden truths people don't even admit to themselves. Most people can tell when someone is lying if they act nervous, avoid eye contact, or tell a story that doesn't add up. But you sense dishonesty like a human lie detector. It's like having a sixth sense for what's really going on. Here's how it works. Imagine your friend says, "I'm totally fine," after a breakup. Everyone else believes them because they're smiling and acting normal. But you notice the tiny cracks in their voice, the way they scroll mindlessly on their phone to avoid talking, or how they quickly change the subject when relationships come up. You don't just hear their words, you feel the sadness they're hiding. But it's not just about catching lies. You understand why people lie. For example, a co-worker takes credit for your idea in a meeting. Others think they're just confident, but you see their insecurity. They're afraid of being seen as not good enough. A family member insists they're not angry about a disagreement, but you notice how they slam cabinets while doing dishes or forget to invite you to gatherings. Their pride won't let them admit they're hurt. You see, most lies aren't about tricking others. They're about people tricking themselves. They lie to avoid shame, fear, or facing hard truths. And you see right through it. It's like watching a movie where you already know the plot twist. You know what's coming before the characters do. This can be tough. You'll warn people about someone's dishonesty. Don't trust that guy, he's manipulating you. But they might ignore you. Later, when things blow up, they'll say, "How did you know?" The answer? You paid attention to the little things everyone else missed. The way someone's smile doesn't reach their eyes. A story that changes slightly each time they tell it. The weird feeling in your gut when something off happens. But here's the good news. Your gift isn't about distrusting people. It's about protecting yourself and others. You help friends avoid toxic relationships, warn loved ones about scams, and call out unfair treatment at work or school. You're like a human alarm system for dishonesty. And while it might feel lonely sometimes, why am I the only one who sees this? Remember, your ability to see the truth is a superpower. It helps you avoid drama, make smarter choices, and guide others toward honesty. So trust that gut feeling, it's rarely wrong. And when someone tries to lie to you, let them talk. The truth always comes out, and you'll be ready when it does. If this video felt like a mirror, if it made your pulse race and your mind burn, then you already know. You're not just a viewer. You're a soldier in a silent war, a prophet in a world of the blind, a chosen one. This isn't the end, it's your calling. Smash that subscribe button, ring the bell, and join the rebellion of minds who refuse to play small. The chosen way isn't a path, it's a war cry. And this is where you answer it.